Dios Enchanea, buenas tardes, good afternoon, everyone. I was born and raised in a small village, less than 1 square mile, just south of Phoenix, Arizona. This particular village was formed in the late 1800s, early 1900s. And because our people went through a diaspora and came into Arizona for political reasons. And of course, this community is still there. It's very vibrant, and linguistically, culturally, we're still very much part of a collective community, a very important community for Yankees, not only in Arizona, but also Yankees in Mexico. This is our Pascola dancer. Pascolas are our community historian. He's an entertainer. He's a storyteller. He's many, many things, and he's quite important to us culturally. In our early history of American Indian education, we had Assimilation Policy, and these historical photographs depict how American Indians were taken to boarding schools, many of them were, and of course they were made to change. And of course assimilation was you forget your language, forget about your culture, your religion, and you become part of the American dream, the American mainstream. And of course that policy failed. And today we have historical trauma in many of the Native American communities. And there's a lot of hope as well. There's many, many wonderful things that are happening in Native communities throughout the U.S. When I went to Northern Arizona University to begin a new academic degree program, the degree in Applied Indigenous Studies, it was very important for us to really form a unique academic degree where we valued both traditional knowledge as well as Western knowledge, that we needed both if we were going to have good tribal nation building, that we needed so much help in these Native communities, not only in the rural reservation-based communities, but in the urban settings as well. We know that over 60% of the American Indian population has moved into cities, primarily for better work opportunities, better schooling, and also because they have better health care facilities in these communities. But traditional knowledge has always been very important to our communities. They really have kept us very much part of our society. We've been very persistent, even though we know about the American history that was very challenging in many, many ways. So right now we have another big challenge, and that big challenge is climate change. And of course, COP21 is happening this week, and our president has spoken very eloquently about this challenge, climate change. Where I come from in Arizona, and certainly the work I've been doing in southern Arizona, these communities receive less than 5%, less than 5 inches a year in rainfall. And so, but they're still vibrant communities, and I'll talk a little bit about why. And so the work that our faculty has been doing for the last few years is really outreach to tribal colleges and universities. We have 2 in Arizona. In northern Arizona, in Saline, we have Dene College, which was founded in the mid-1960s as Navajo Community College. And of course, there's many reasons why these colleges were very, very important. And in southern Arizona, we have Tohono O'odham Community College. And that serves, these 2 tribal colleges serve the 2 largest Indian reservations in the state of Arizona. In the state of Arizona, we have 22 tribal nations with their own distinct language, their own distinct history, their own distinct culture, and so each is sovereign and they have their own tribal government. Southwest Native Lands is a project that's been funded by the National Science Foundation, and we want to improve the opportunities for Native students in particular to be part of STEM, for them to really be encouraged to be part of the science, technology, engineering, math programs at all these tribal colleges, and once they move on to 4-year institutions. The Tohono O'odham people have lived since time immemorial in southern Arizona. And so their traditional knowledge on water has allowed them to be part of this very dry land for centuries. In northern Arizona, of course, we have the Grand Canyon, we have the Colorado Plateau, and that's pretty dry as well. And so our students learn from our faculty. Our faculty is very much doing work interdisciplinary, transdisciplinary, multidisciplinary, because we bring historians, faculty from political science, of course, biologists. We all work together to really talk about how can we have place-based learning with Native students from that traditional knowledge that they know so well, connecting it with the Western knowledge so that they're going to be thriving in these fields as they pursue their college education. And so we have many elders that are very much part of our program, both at Northern Arizona University and the Department of Applied Indigenous Studies, as well as Tohono O'odham Community College. Elders are respected. They are valued. They are traditional knowledge scholars. And I need to read this very important comment made by a very well-known Native scholar, Vine Deloria Jr. The main difference between Indigenous knowledge and Western science is that for Indians, the knowledge is personal, and with it comes a responsibility. Thank you so much.